Hello writers, in this video I'm going to walk you through using a fishbone diagram to think about cause and effect relationships as you start a cause and effect essay. All right, so let's get started. For my essay, I'm going to be talking about young adult cancer prognoses because that's something that I happen to be familiar with. So as a starter, young adult cancer prognoses haven't really changed in a really long time, and that's for a myriad of causes. So we're starting out with the effect being that young adult cancer is often found at a later stage, and we're going to think about the causes of this effect. All right, let's go. I'm just going to start by drawing my fishbone diagram. So down here at this end, we have the effect, which is YA cancer prognosis. Sorry, this is messy. And then we're going to have our 4 fishbone elements. So looking at these, I'm going to think about 4 different modes. So one, I'm going to say is that young adults are healthy, or at least young adults assume that they're healthy. And therefore, I'm going to say in one thing that because of this, they ignore symptoms, or they think that symptoms are not serious. Right, so that's my first fishbone. The second is that I'm going to say doctors think that young adults are healthy. All right, so this kind of matches together, but on this side, we have what the young adults themselves are doing, and here we have what the doctors are doing. So I'm going to say that because doctors think young adults are healthy, they often misdiagnose young adult cancer. All right, now I have my third thing is that this is a time of transition. So this just means that young adults might be in a phase of their life where they don't have a doctor, or perhaps young adults have higher priorities. So for instance, they're thinking about going to college, starting a career, spending time with friends, dating, starting a family, and they don't necessarily think about how important it is to go to a doctor when you have really bad migraines that are happening frequently. Okay, the last thing that I'm going to say is finances. So the big thing with finances is that they might not have the money to see a doctor. And another thing is that, at least in the United States, they might not have health insurance or adequate health insurance. And therefore, they might not be able to see the right doctor, or just that they are afraid of going to the doctor because they have a high copay or high out-of-pocket expense. Right, so here are my 4 elements that I'm going to be thinking about, and I've created some basic items that I am going to include in my essay. And this is how you can use a fishbone diagram in order to really start thinking and planning out your cause and effect relationship essay. All right, so I hope that was helpful and that maybe some of you will be able to use a fishbone diagram as you're thinking about your cause and effect relationships in your essays, and also potentially in the workplace or somewhere else where you're just thinking about, why did this thing happen, or what caused this? All right, so I hope this was helpful to you. Let me know, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, bye.